During the NBA trading deadline, the New York Knicks traded for Portland guard Josh Hart. Josh Hart has bounced around a few times in this league. His first couple of years in the NBA, he was with the Los Angeles Lakers. Then he got traded to New Orleans, and he was a Pelican for a couple of years. And then after his stint in New Orleans, he went to the Portland Trail Blazers for a couple of years. During this last trading deadline, the New York Knicks decided to take a shot on him. Josh Hart has always been that type of player that fits into pretty much any style of basketball, any scheme. You can plug him in. He's like a plug and play. You plug him in, and he does all the little things. He does the dirty work. He gives you energy. He could play defense. He has the size to guard 1 through 4. So the New York Knicks decided to trade a protected first-round pick along with Cam Reddish to acquire Josh Hart. A lot of Knicks fans loved this move. A lot of the Knicks fans did not like this move. They were wondering why the Knicks trading another protected first-round pick to take a shot on somebody like they did with Cam Reddish. But this situation to me is different. Josh Hart, you know what you're going to get out of him. Defense, scoring, playmaking ability, energy. Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson have the chemistry as well. They played together in Villanova. They won a national championship together. They're like stepbrothers, man. They're joking around in the press conference. They're joking around at the end of the game. You put those two on the court, the chemistry is seamless. It's like they never left Villanova. He's not great at one particular thing, but he does a lot of things really well. So this time for me, it was well worth it to take a risk in trading a protected first-round pick for Josh Hart. Now, Josh Hart has a player option coming up this summer. He's already stated that he's willing to stay in New York. Now, as we all know, he's probably going to decline that player option, but he has ties within the organization. Leon Rose, he's really friendly with Jalen Brunson. They played together at Villanova. He loves New York City. He said that he's willing to make New York City his home if the New York Knicks decide to sign him for maybe a short-term deal, but we will cross that path when the time comes. So Josh Hart made his Knicks debut against the Utah Jazz. Came off the bench. He was averaging 30 plus minutes with the Portland Trail Blazers. He was actually a starter in Portland, and they were relying on him heavy. He's coming off the bench for the New York Knicks. Instantly, he provided energy. Instantly, he was running fast breaks. Instantly, he was playing great defense. He finished the game with 11 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and he had 4 steals. The most steals on the team. He also contributed with 2 big clutch fourth quarter 3-point shots that really helped the Knicks overtake the Utah Jazz. He pretty much came in at the end of the third quarter, and he did not sit. We thought that, Tom Thibodeau was going to go back to Quentin Grimes, but he rode with Josh Hart for the final 16 minutes of the game, I believe. So even though he came off the bench, he still played more than Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes played 22 minutes. Josh Hart played 26 minutes. So it's not a matter of who really starts. It's a matter of who really finishes, in my opinion. A lot of Knicks fans want Josh Hart to be inserted into the starting lineup, but we all know Tom Thibodeau loves to tinker with his lineups, and he tends to play players down the stretch that have not started, a la Emmanuel Quickley and Josh Hart last night. So when you think of the name Josh Hart, you don't think of a big name. You don't think of him as a star. He's sort of a role player. Why he has been bounced around the league so much, who knows? But the New York Knicks, I'm sure, are thrilled to have him on their team, and he has been what the New York Knicks have been missing, that bench punch coming off the bench. Obviously, he's taking the minutes from Miles McBride. Miles McBride has actually been playing pretty well here, but the Knicks needed more. They wanted to solidify themselves in the top 6 in the East. We want to get in the top 6. We don't want to be in the play-in tournament, and acquiring Josh Hart may have pushed them in the top 6. The New York Knicks team is well put together. You have Jalen Brunson obviously running the point. Should be an all-star, by the way. Then you have Julius Randle, all-star. RJ Barrett has been struggling here lately, but he's starting to come into his own. Then you have Emmanuel Quickley and Josh Hart coming on off the bench. It's going to be interesting to see later down the line when playoffs hit. If Josh Hart gets inserted into the starting lineup, we shall see. But right now, Knicks fans should be happy that Josh Hart is on their team because he's just one of those guys that will be a fan favorite. He's like a junkyard dog. He even said it after the Utah Jazz game that he is a dog.
The second chance opportunities, the hustle. Is this what Knicks fans can expect from you?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said before, I'm a dog. I'm going to do whatever it takes. That's me. Like I said, all I got to say is I'm a dog, and I'm going to do it every game.
Welcome and congrats.
Appreciate you.
You're going to get 110% from Josh Hart, and him with Emmanuel Quickley coming on the bench, I think, is a pretty nice fit. So I just wanted to come on here, give some props to Josh Hart. Hopefully the New York Knicks can sign him to an extension. He's really a New York City type of player, man. He's what the Knicks have been missing throughout the whole year. So shout out to Josh Hart. Shout out to Knicks front office for getting this deal done. Once again, everybody, I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation. Appreciate you joining, man. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and as always, it's Let's Go Knicks. Peace.